What if we could approach fear from a space of neutrality? It's not good, it's not bad, it is an indicator. Okay, so if you can simply feel neutral about it, it will allow you to look at the thing and not label it as good or bad. When we label things as good or bad, our mind, our body starts to take us down that road. So this is good, this is good, this is good means this is the only way it should be. This is bad, stay away from that. Da-da. But why stay away from your fear when it's an indicator? Joy is an indicator. When you're excited, the good thing to do is let that roll through you, right? So why, when it comes to fear, we give it this negative connotation and make it a bad thing? It's something that we can work with. It will tell us where we're at, what's going on with us, how we feel about things. It gives us a chance to examine and explore our thoughts in that moment. It also gives us a chance to ask ourselves more questions about why we feel that way. It doesn't have to be bad that you feel like that. It can just be. And so giving yourself the freedom to not feel negatively about your fear opens up so much more space for you to ask questions about your fear, for you to inquire about that inner indicator that is going off and letting you know something so you can start doing a little bit of your work and transmute that. Some people always ask me, especially because I do a lot of hosting, I do a lot of interviewing, I hop on the internet and run my mouth, and people are like, you're just so good at it. You're never nervous. You just da da da. And I have to stop people and tell them I am nervous and fearful every single time I press go live. I don't care if it's a test, if I'm just on my YouTube page, if I'm working for a big company, if I'm interviewing live, no matter what it is, I still feel fear. I still feel nervous. I still have that within me. But because I don't look at the feeling that I feel in my body as negative, it allows me to be like, oh, you're just a little nervous, girl. I can look at it for what it is. It's an indicator. Like, okay, take a deep breath. Do you have your intro? You got your intro. You got your questions or whatever it is. You know what you're doing. It's okay to be nervous. Let's go. Because what that allows me to do when I don't label fear as good or bad and I stay neutral about it, it allows me just to see that the body is going to go on through what it goes through and it's going to feel the way it feels. I can step outside of it and look at it, and I'm able to function and perform well in spite of it. So I can let the fear and the nerves, they can run. It's all good. I see you. You can run and I'm going to run too. Because I'm not looking at it like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe this isn't my profession. Oh, fear. Maybe I'm going to mess up. Maybe I am going to mess up. But what does the feeling of fear have to do with it? It is simply an indicator for you to go ahead and look at, examine. It's neutral. It's not good or bad. You don't have to label it as something, because once you do that, oh, I'm nervous. That must mean this. That's so bad. I shouldn't have fear. Da, 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 da. Then how do you think I'm going to show up? I'm going to be fearful. It's because now I've allowed it to not only run through my body and feel it in my body, but now I've connected it to my emotions and my psyche. So now we're just letting the fear get bigger, and we think fear isn't good. So now I got this big bad thing running through me when I could have just been like, oh, okay, like it's cool, nervous, breathe, cool, yeah. But I'm here.